In this video, we will study about the properties of a penetrant which a penetrant must possess for the effective inspection of the work. The, the cavities, the flaws or the cracks which we have to inspect are very small in size, and those are often invisible to the unaided human eye, and we cannot see those cracks or flaws with our naked eye. So how effectively we can detect those cracks depends on the properties of the penetrant, that how effectively the penetrant is wetting the surface, and whether it is forming a continuous and uniform coating on the surface, and how effectively it is seeping inside the cavities, or it is going into the flaws or the cracks. So how effectively a penetrant can or a liquid can flow into the cavities actually depends on the cleanliness of the surface, how much your surface is clean, the configuration of the cavity, the size of the surface opening of the cavity. So here cavity means your cracks, and the surface tension of the liquid, and the ability of the liquid to wet the surface, which in turn depends upon the contact angle. So contact angle, the surface tension, size of the cracks, and how much your surface is clean actually decides the ability of the penetrant to go inside the cavities. So based on these factors, a penetrant should possess the following properties. So the penetrant should be chemically stable, and it should have a uniform physical consistency, means it should not react with the workpiece, and it should have a flash point not lower than 95 degrees Celsius, because a flash point lower than 95 degrees Celsius imposes the fire hazard. It should have a high degree of wettability, which in turns means low contact angle. So if the penetrant has low contact angle, it will be of wettable nature, and it will wet the entire surface and will form a uniform coating over the workpiece. It should have a low viscosity, which permits its better coverage, and minimum drag out, means it will not spread over the surface in an undesired manner. And it should have sufficient brightness and permanence of color, so that whether if you are seeing it in the white light or in the UV light, you should be able to properly see it. It should be chemically inert, with the materials being inspected and with the containers in which it is stored. It should have low toxicity, means it should not impose any threat to the personnel who will be dealing with this inspection technique. It should have a slow drying characteristics, because if it will dry out slowly at a faster rate, then we will not be able to inspect the workpiece. And there should be resistance to heat fade. It should be easy to remove, means whether we have to remove the excess penetrant after applying the penetrant or after the inspection. If we are talking about its removal, it should have a easy removal property. It should have inoffensive odor, so that it will be easy to work with, and overall the cost should be low, so that we should also consider the economic factor. So these are all the properties which we must see in penetrant before starting the liquid penetrant testing. Thank you.